Have you ever stood very close to a younger woman, feeling that she wants to be kissed, but you still hesitated because you weren't sure? The truth is, women rarely say it out loud. They let their body speak for them. Eye contact that lingers just a little longer. Breathing that quietly changes. Distance disappearing without anyone stepping forward. In this video, you'll see the signals most men never notice. And once you learn to recognize them, moments like this won't pass you by anymore. 1. When her breathing changes. There are moments when the air slows down. You notice her breathing deepen, her nostrils opening ever so slightly. This is the body responding to anticipation. In physiological psychology, this happens when the body demands more oxygen before something intimate or emotionally charged. Many men miss it because they rush to fill silence with words. One man once shared that on a first date in a quiet bar, he simply paused when he noticed her breathing change. He said nothing. That pause alone made the moment feel heavier, more alive. Marcus Aurelius wrote that real strength lies in controlling one's reaction. When you don't rush, people often sense something different about you. At first it feels unfamiliar to them, then calming. Over time, they begin to match your pace, slower, more attentive, drawn in by your steadiness. 2. When she starts touching. A light touch on your arm while she laughs. A shoulder brushing against yours without apology. Rarely accidental. In social psychology, this is how people test safety. A woman once admitted that during an after-work date, she kept touching a man's arm while talking. He didn't flinch. He didn't escalate. He stayed relaxed. That calm made her feel protected. Leonardo DiCaprio once said that quiet confidence is far more attractive than loud display. When you remain composed, something subtle happens. She pauses internally. Curiosity replaces certainty. And slowly, those touches return, more intentional, more comfortable, because closeness with you begins to feel natural. 3. When she becomes aware of her lips. She moistens her lips, bites them lightly, smooths them without realizing it. In behavioral psychology, this is subconscious preparation. The body adjusts before the mind catches up. A man once noticed this while walking with a woman late at night. Each time the conversation slowed, her hand moved to her lips. He didn't stare. He simply slowed his steps. Seneca warned that haste destroys what is meant to arrive. When you don't react, anticipation doesn't fade, it deepens. She begins to linger longer, speak more slowly, and without planning it, she starts investing more of herself into the shared moment. 4. When eye contact doesn't break. Sustained eye contact is a silent invitation. When her pupils widen and her gaze briefly drops to your lips. Imagination has already taken the lead. Psychological studies show that prolonged eye contact creates emotional bonding stronger than words. Someone once shared that by holding eye contact just a second longer, then softening his expression, the woman across from him opened up far more in later conversations. James Bond was built on this principle: say less, look deeper. When you don't look away, people unconsciously return to your gaze again and again, as if it's something stable they want to stay connected to. 5. When distance quietly disappears. There are moments when neither of you moves, yet the space between you vanishes. In personal space psychology, allowing someone into that zone signals trust. One man recalled waiting for a taxi when he realized they were standing inches apart, and neither felt the need to adjust. Epictetus said we control only how we show up. When you move slowly and remain grounded, people grow comfortable staying close to you. Over time, they're often the ones who step in first, as if that closeness has become the most natural place to be. 6. When everything moves in one rhythm. A single signal means little, but when breath, eye contact, touch, and distance align, clarity emerges. Cognitive psychology shows that humans read intention most accurately when nonverbal signals match. One man shared that he only acted when everything felt aligned, and he never felt it was wrong. Bruce Lee said clarity comes to those who observe. When you don't force or guess, people often feel something is simply right around you. It begins as curiosity, then behavior shifts, and over time, they invest more, move closer, and offer respect without being asked. She isn't looking for urgency. She's looking for a man steady enough to stay in the moment. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to Silent Stoic. So each day, you become stronger and more composed. And tell me in the comments, which moment in your life changed simply because you chose to slow down?